Alright guys, gals, it is the morning. Let's take a look at that body really quick. This is the best that I can produce for now, guys and gals. So this is roughly what Saturday is going to look like for me. Roughly. What's going to happen now until then is I'm going to start carbing up. Yesterday was my last workout day, but I'll discuss that in a little bit. But yeah, let's admire the body really quick before I get into the weigh-in. So abs, oblique lines, whatever, striations, right arm, left arm. I wish I could show everything else, but yeah, whatever. So this is roughly what I'm gonna look like Saturday. Yeah, not exactly like the absolute best, but you know what? I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. So yeah, as you can see, I got a haircut. So the reason why I got a haircut is basically it's because of one of the poses. One of the poses that I got to do, the mandatory poses, is abdominal thigh or abdominal quad, where you showcase the abs, bring out the quad. Let's see if I can get that. You bring out the quad, and then you just you flex that. But how to do it is you take the arms out of the way. You put both arms behind your back. But here's the problem. When I had the long hair, I had the ponytail up, and so when I put both hands behind my back, especially to get a good flex, the ponytail's in the way. And the ponytail was already placed high so that I won't cover up the traps behind me. And so I had to make a judgment call. Take off the ponytail or try to reposition it as best as I can, maybe higher. But I put it as high as it could be without having so many loose hairs falling out, or loose hairs that didn't manage to get into the elastic band. So it was a judgment call. So I decided to get it cut anyway. So yeah, this is it's kind of really old school ugly Ray, but you know what? Whatever. It's right. But yeah, let's get this weigh-in really quick. But yeah, let's roughly see. Once again, this is the best that I could do, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I tried a lot harder. But this is the best I can produce. And before we start, this is the absolute final weigh-in. Because the show is Saturday, and there's no more need for me to weigh myself anymore because I'm not going to be in the deficit. I'm going back to normal eating after this. Make it count. Alright, so that is the final weigh-in of everything. I've been in the deficit so far since I started training for this back in September, and this is the end of the road now. Well, end of this road, but the journey still continues for me. I still want to be able to improve on a lot of things even after this bodybuilding show. And so, it's been a long journey for this weight loss, and I'm glad that I'm here. My original goal when I got into weight loss back in 2007, when I told myself, Ray, you need to lose weight. You're 235 pounds. You need to lose weight. And one of my long, ideal, far-off dream goals was to get back to the old Ray. Get back to the Ray that was, he was small, but at the same time, he was athletic. And that Ray was, roughly around 130. But, I wanted to have a good starting point, and basically I wanted to get back down to the weight that I ended high school with, and that was around 135 pounds. And with the weight loss in 2008, 2009, I got as far down as 139, and I stayed there for weeks and weeks and weeks on end. Now keep in mind, I've been doing this thing just by myself, no coaching, no personal trainer. I kind of went back to my own instincts as far as just exercise and hard work. And I went from 235 down to 139, but I stayed at 139 for weeks and weeks, and I just could not figure out why I could not get my weight to drop. So I decided to just build muscle right there. I decided to bulk up, but I didn't understand that there was a way to bulk up clean and bulk up dirty. And so I realized I bulked up dirty, and I almost gained back up to 200 pounds again. And then once once I got to talk to a lot of old friends, back in roughly 2012, roughly when I started doing these vlogs, they just said, just do stuff that makes you happy, man. It does sound like you live a shitty life, but do stuff that makes you happy. And so I wanted to do bodybuilding at some point in my life. I wanted to do something because I look better every time I look in a mirror. When I get up, every time I wake up every day, I feel, obviously like shit. But after that, it just goes away, and then you feel like a normal person, like a really normal person, and the day's just starting. So, I enjoy being able to stand up every day, whether it's just to jump onto the computer, play video games, or, just head on to work and, work with students. I enjoy getting up, I enjoy training, and I enjoy going back to sleep, and I love to repeat that cycle over and over again. I'm very robotic about it. But, in the end, I just wanted to do something that's I'm gonna appreciate myself for, and to accelerate, something like this where I wanted to do bodybuilding in 2014, and to kind of accelerate that plan, it was kind of last minute, but I realized I want to do this before, I want to do something before I hit 30. Not exactly when I hit 30. I want to do something before 30. So, I'm 28 right now. I'm going to be 29 very soon. And I just want to be able to do something and say, yeah, I did this. I did this when I was 20, late 20s. I just want to talk a little bit about yesterday, what happened to me yesterday. So, yesterday was the final training session for me. It was legs, cardio, and abs. And during the session, like towards the end, I actually broke down at the gym. And it was even worse going home, because this this overwhelming nervousness to do something like this, and just the expectations of what's it like being there, just became so overwhelming for me that it became an absolute scary thought. And so I was really thinking about not making it to the show Saturday. So I emailed the promoter that, hey, it might be a possibility that I'm not going to make it to the show. And I sent out that email, and she replied back really quick. The promoter replied back, and she had uplifting words of encouragement. I don't have the exact email with me, but basically, people will get intimidated when they are faced with the immediate right in front of them. And this is something that happens to a lot of people. But keep in mind that, this is a friendly show. It's not a big show. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to showcase new people. It's because the show, how she described it, a lot of new people come every single year, and so you're going to be one of those new people. So, it's not like you're working towards a pro card tonight. It's not that kind of show. This show is meant to be fun, and you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. But also remember that
this is a learning experience, and you'll learn from it, and you'll be able to take that experience and improve yourself later in life for the next show. Maybe whatever mistakes that you in this show about yourself, you know how to fix it, or you know where to fix it, and then you're gonna you'll discover yourself. And the thing that really the thing that I really took in the most in her words is that you're doing this for yourself. And I realized as I was doing this training, the final couple weeks, I started to think about the expectation of others, and I didn't think about my own expectations. So I forgot about myself in the mix of trying to attain my goals. I don't know how that's possible, but I forgot myself. So in the end, I'm not doing this just for everybody to look at me and judge me and say, you're not ready. You're not ready to set yourself on stage. I wanted to do this because I can. I can do it. Because here I am, sitting in front of this camera, in front of you guys, crying. Sitting right here at 133, 2 pounds. 2 pounds beyond my original goal since the beginning. I just don't want to quit. I just don't want to quit. The reason why I'm at this point in my life, because I tend to quit when it counts. Something like this. I've been training for so long. Why should I quit? So I told the promoter thank you. And I thought long. I thought hard. Last night, just reading her email, and I decided to just keep sticking with it. The biggest thing out of all this is that, I did this for myself. I was going to step on stage because, it's not only for me, not only to show that I had a chance, I had this chance of doing it, but, I just wanted to share my struggle with everybody. Friends, family, random person watching this vlog. I just wanted to share this experience with everybody, so I decided I wanted to head to the show. And I'm doing this for myself. I'm doing this for myself to know that I can do it. I can do it. So, you know, I've never been that person who really has accomplished anything special in their life, you know, except for, you know, graduating college. You know, the only thing I really have is just this right now. You know, it's not bringing me in money. It's not a career path, but it's just something that I like doing. And this Saturday, I can step on stage and show everybody my hard work that I've done. Not only the past 7 months, but as long as I've been doing this, since 2007. So I've calmed down a little bit, but yeah, so just to, I guess, maybe speak about what's going to happen from now until show, maybe possibly a little bit until next week. Today, I'm going to head down to my friend's place. It's going to be like base HQ for the show. And then Friday, I got to do the drug and the poly testing, and my check-in, the pre-show check-in, and I gotta get tanned up that day. So this is why going over to a friend's place, they're gonna help me out. And Saturday's show, how everything is gonna go is, since yesterday was the last workout day, today is pretty much I'm just resting up. If I want to do a light body circuit, I'm probably gonna do it at my friend's house. I'm not gonna do anything stressful. No more cardio up until this point, and I'm basically just gonna refeed carbs back into my system again to look a little bit bigger. And so, and also, so with today, I'm gonna get off intermittent fasting, and I'm just gonna work with the normal diet from now, Saturday, and well, pretty much I'm just gonna stop intermittent fasting in general after this. So this is the start of it right now. So I'm breaking the fast today, and yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. That was so hard to speak on a little camera like that. So yeah, so wish me luck.